As I've been reflecting back over my life, Christmas has always been a special time and holds some of my favorite childhood memories, especially Christmas Eve at Grandma Ryan's house. After dark, we'd all get in the car, bundled up against the cold as we headed out with KCMS, our Seattle-based Christian music station, playing new and old Christmas songs. On Christmas Eve in 1992, as we drove to Gig Harbor, I remember staring out into the darkness on the crystal clear night as the haunting melodies of Amy Grant's song Breath of Heaven filled the car, flooding my heart with wonder. In that moment, it became one of my all-time favorite Christmas songs. It was always exciting arriving at Grandma's house where the scent of her homemade goodies assaulted our senses as we burst through the front door. The different platters of cookies, cakes, and candies dazzled our eyes and caused our mouths to water, but dinner was always first. Grandma would make a large batch of her famous clam chowder, and we'd sit down to eat before we could sample all those colorful desserts that called to us from the counter where they rested. One year at the farm in the mid-'80s, Grandma had a bunch of lit candles around the base of the Christmas tree. Getting too close at one point, Mom made me sit with her and Dad across the room while I pouted because I didn't get to sit with the other kids. When it was time to bring the gifts into the house and put them under the tree, Uncle Charlie took us kids to his room to get us out of the way. At one point, he cracked his door just enough for himself to get a peek outside and said that Rudolph was at the door. He told us if we saw him, it would ruin the magic. I believed Uncle Charlie, and over the years as I began to wrestle with whether Santa was real or not, I'd think back to that time when I was sure he saw Rudolph. For me, opening gifts was the highlight of the night. I couldn't wait to see what was hidden for me behind those brightly colored packages. As an adult, looking back at those special times, I hardly remember the gifts I was given. What stands out to me now was the larger unseen gifts I'd been given each year that I could never hold in my hands. Things like love, peace, a childlike wonder, and the family all together. I don't remember any fights breaking out or people being there out of obligation. The tangible love I felt permeated the atmosphere. In those years, joy would settle on my heart, giving me a sense of contentment. As time goes by, things change. My once cozy bubble of tradition has been popped, and I've had to grow up and beyond them. People come and go out of our lives through death, divorce, or simply moving away, and I've had to accept the pain that comes with the change. Despite my desire, I could never go back in time to what we once shared, but instead I've had to learn to be content with simply holding those precious moments in my memory. Each holiday season, there are things that can unlock portals, releasing memories and emotions that connect me to those joyful moments from my childhood. Decorating the Christmas tree with colored lights and ornaments from my past. Sitting in the dark, listening to Evie's Come On Ring Those Bells in the light of the Christmas tree. The taste of specific holiday flavors, or the mornings when I wake up to bitter cold temperatures or snow on the ground. As I take each little memory and the feelings they bring up, it reconnects me to that little child inside filled with wonder, and I enjoy the moment while I can before they are once again locked away until the next release. Holding them in my heart, I'm grateful for all that God has given me.